Gyms have coffee machines, but why don't they have proper protein machines?
This year at PerformX, the Gym Owners Forum took their community on the road, and we actually hosted our very own networking community event right in the heart of the show. Now, the conversations that we were having on the day were with doctors, gym owners, industry experts, and suppliers, all with the ultimate goal of educating, supporting, and uplifting the industry. Now, over the weeks following PerformX, what we'll do so that you guys don't miss out is be sharing those conversations that we had with those people on the stage. So without further ado, let's jump right into it.
Orla, welcome to PerformX and the Gym Owners Forum stage at PerformX. I think I could probably say PerformX again as well. Thank you so much for joining us on the stand today. I mean, first off, let's jump right into it. Like, how have you found yesterday?
Yesterday was a great experience for us. This is our first time at any expo. We are a brand new company. It was fantastic. It was a great learning curve for us, but the contacts we've made, people we've met, just going around meeting and seeing all the stands, it's been fantastic. So thank you very much for inviting us over.
Well, that's a good advert for PerformX as well, so they'll use that in those in their adverts for next year. So with Fit, it was the first time that I'd ever seen like a drinks machine like that, and actually we first were joined by you at the Gym Owners Workshop. Obviously, it was like you were being like hounded by about 1,000 people every minute, and like everyone was using the machine. It was really great to see. So it was a testament to why we wanted to have you here as well. Fit as a brand, as a company, where did the idea for that come from?
The idea actually came from myself and my friend Shirley. We have a very busy life. We both work 9 to 5 and we have 7 children between us. And we were finding that we were pushing everyone else first. So we were making breakfast, lunch, dinners, doing all the laundry, doing everything. And then by the time it came to looking after ourselves and getting our protein shakes and our electrolytes, we'd completely forgotten about ourselves. And we were fed up going in while we were on the run to whatever soccer game, Gaelic match, school run, going into petrol stations and not having a healthy option, a fresh, healthy protein option for us. So he said, well, if they can do it for coffee, why can't we do it for protein? So that is really how it came about. We just took it from there. Like, it was a bit of a joke to begin with, but then we were like, no, actually, like, if this is going to be, you can do it for coffee, and they're everywhere in every petrol station, forecourt that you'd stop at. Gyms have coffee machines, but why don't they have proper protein machines? So that was really how it came about for us.
I think that's how a lot of good ideas come about, though, is like, it's kind of personally, it's just an annoyance that you find, and then you're like, actually, no one else is doing this. So
something that makes our life easier and is something to help us function throughout the whole day and not feel then guilty on ourselves for missing out on getting our nutrients and everything else. And so yeah, it's something to make your life easier, and if you can get something to make your life easier, you love it, you take it
every single time. No, fair enough. Convenience is king for sure. So I guess, what was the moment that then you decided, like, it kind of switched from the joke? Was there just like a trigger that where you were like, right, let's go and do this?
I think the moment was, like, we'd mentioned it to a few close friends and family members, and they were like, that is a clever idea. And we were like, yeah, it actually is, and then we sat down one day and just looked online, and we were able to find manufacturers, distributors, everything. And we were like, so there is actually a market here, it's just not in Ireland. So let's do it, let's give it a go. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. And that's really was when it clicked with us. We were just like, right, there is nothing in Ireland. People that we've mentioned it to think it's a great idea. Let's just go for it.
You just got to take the leap. So, and who out of you and Shirley was the driving force? Who was pushing for it more?
Well,
there's been fingers pointed in the crowd.
Fingers not pointed towards me. I would say I was, I've always wanted to have my own business. I help operate another company as well. And I was like, this is just a great opportunity to try and get into the market. But this is a market for everyone. It's not just for fitness, it's for everyone that is on the go, on the move, and wants to just get that bit of extra nutrients in instead of sugar-laced drinks from a can.
Perfect. So, I mean, diving into the branding of it and kind of when you were getting set up, why did you land on Fuel Ignite Triumph or Fit?
So, Fuel Ignite Triumph is because we wanted to help fuel the body, the mind, get you lit up, ready to go for triumphing throughout the day to get your wins. And your wins can be anything from, getting to school on time with kids,
making it through the day,
to the gym, just getting through the day. And we need to celebrate these wins as well. So that is where we came up with Fit. Mind fun. It fits into every type of work balance, of life balance, of every lifestyle.
So the logo is the three. I don't even know how I describe it. The three nodules with another dot underneath is probably doing it in service. But what does that represent? The same kind of thing as that?
That's it. Yeah, it's Fuel Ignite Triumph, and that is you as the boss.
It's the drink being dispensed.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
That's the final part of the company is you, that dot, using it, getting there.
I always find it interesting how brands kind of land on their logos, but there is always kind of a meaning. It's not with necessarily everyone, but no, it's nice that there is a meaning and it does look like it as well. So in terms of looking towards the future as well, what are your kind of goals? What let's fast forward to PerformX next year when you're here and loving life. You've absolutely smashed it. What does success look like for yourself?
I suppose success for us would be we are a brand new company. We're operating since September, the end of September 2025. I suppose if we became a known brand and was in a couple of gyms around the place, we've been lucky enough that we've been reaching out to sporting events and endurance races, and we do have an uptake for that over the summer in Ireland to do mud runs. If anyone's interested, we do get free tickets for them, by the way. Some high rocks events as well around the country. We've a lot of interest for, and we are hoping to get into some good music festivals around Ireland as well. We feel that this brand and what we offer is really good for music festivals. We can hydrate everyone in the morning so they can party longer at night. So a success for us is just getting the brand out there, achieving a couple of good events, and definitely coming back here with the Gym Owners Forum for next year.
Heck yeah. I think what I find interesting about that actually is as well is the youth, the kind of generations probably, I don't want to admit it, but below mine that are younger than me, are kind of less focused on alcohol and getting smashed. I mean, I can find people that don't necessarily fit that narrative, but I think this is a great example of something that fits into that kind of gap in the market now. Of actually, it's a convenient drink. It's something that you can that is actually benefiting your body and your mind. So yeah, no, I think
that's
fantastic.
Very true, because one of our, I suppose you can call them guinea pigs, has been my teenage daughter. She's 19, and her friends, and of course we had them work on the machine, see how it works, what they like about it, what they don't like about it. Same with the name and the logos, everything. So that is a big target for us as well, because we are a lot more health conscious. Definitely they are more into their competitive sports, competitive events such as high rocks as well, it's really big for them. So that was a target for us as well. But again, as I said, fish is for every life. It's not just one generation over another, but it does appeal to all.
Yeah. And going back a little bit to the partnerships that you were talking about, so obviously getting into the events and festivals is fantastic. You've also been joined today by Salty, and supplying some of their products as well. Are there any other kind of partnerships, and obviously touch on Salty as well, that you're kind of working with, and how are those partnerships kind of working to help boost your own brand?
Well, I have to give a shout out to the Gym Owners Forum. That has been a great partnership. They really given us the opportunity.
I'm not paying you to say that as well. Can you say that?
Okay, cancel all of that.
No.
No, seriously, the Gym Owners Forum, they didn't know anything about us, and they give us a great opportunity down in Dublin. and they've asked us to come over to Birmingham, which has been fantastic. And again, like getting into the gym owners forum and looking at the community, talking to gym owners has been fantastic for us as well. Another partnership that we have is with Salty. They are a Scandinavian company that do electrolytes. And the reason we partnered with them is since we started having our idea for our machines, we've been testing a lot of electrolytes. And we found them to be quite too artificial and mainly undoing the goodness of what we actually want an electrolyte to do for us. So we came across Salty, we reached out to them, we've had a couple of meetings with them, and I personally have been taking Salty now for a couple of months and I absolutely love it. Not because I were a brand ambassador, but this is a personal choice. I was taking it before we actually were asked to be brand ambassadors. And they have high levels of potassium, sodium and magnesium in them, which makes it really good. There's very little other ingredients in it. And you do get a good refreshing taste. You feel like you are getting goodness with every sip from it. So that is why we've really partnered with them, and we brought them over to the Formex here with the Gym Owners Forum guys to help promote them as well, because they're not in England at the moment. So that's why.
No, I think it really is a testament, and I'm loving the name drops of the Gym Owners Forum, thank you. But it really is a testament to like the community aspect of what we're trying to achieve. And actually by reaching out to and working with people like yourself, by you guys working with people like Salty, like it makes life so much easier. And it really is the collaborative aspect that you guys are such a shining example of why it works so well. So thank you, I guess.
Well, that is what works. You know,
Yeah.
If you want to work in an industry and get to know the industry, you have to work with the people in the industry and get to know them and collaborate, and you learn. And that's really how myself and Shirley have been learning in this journey.
I think the industry as a whole is quite fragmented is probably the wrong word, but there are definitely, there's not like one kind of unified figure that like unite, like an Ofsted kind of figure that unites the industry. And I think that's what we as an industry should really work towards, that we should all, no matter what we do, no matter whether there's any competition, work together and yeah, push to be part of something bigger. So no, I totally agree with that. On the Salty partnership, actually, my mind completely flew over because I'm looking at the machine. But so you can kind of put whatever products within there and then customize the drinks, or are there kind of set drinks within the machine that you have to put certain things in?
Within the machine, there are 8 canisters. Each canister holds a full kilo. We can customize the drinks to make the options easier for everyone. So we can put in 6 protein powders, collagen and creatine, and we will program the drinks so you get 20 grams of protein and 5 grams of creatine per drink. We can customize the machine as well to reflect any brand that wants the machine. We can customize the logos, everything to do with that machine can be customized. You can have up to 100 options of a drink, which just honestly mind-boggling. You probably lose customers, but we can customize everything on that machine for yourself.
So
and you can also do hot drinks, which we found out after I served hot protein shakes to customers.
yes,
Not at Performax.
Okay,
That
no.
you're okay.
Damn it. So yeah, it's there's a lot of customization opportunity, but also there's also the opportunity to really boil it down and keep it very simple with the convenience aspect of it as well. So you can have convenience and confusion, I guess.
Yeah, like that convenience. Like nutrition should not have to be sacrificed for convenience.
Yeah.
And that's what the machine is. Keep it simple. We've kept it simple today and yesterday. We've just put in 8 protein powders. We've kept it simple. And, you know, that is what people really want, is simple convenience, but still nutrition.
That's rule number 1 of sales is KISS, keep it simple, stupid. So there you go. You're bang on. In terms of like milestones, obviously I know you're going to say joining us at Performex. Are there any other milestones that you're kind of really proud of as a business?
Well, do you know what? Yes. Even just establishing the company and for what we've achieved in such a short time. As I said, we already have other 9 to 5 jobs. So this is our 5 to 9 job. We are raising children. Shirley has 4 boys, ranging from 16 down to 5. I have 3 girls from 19 down to 4. So we are flat out busy, and the fact that we've been able to achieve this has been a great milestone for us. It's been phenomenal.
That's very impressive. So in terms of the 9 to 5, I don't really want to drill too much into your personal life, but is there the kind of goal to kind of move away and maybe shift some of the time more into the business, or will you always have the two jobs and this will be more of a passive?
We need to see how the year goes, but yeah, hopefully we can shift more towards fish and have that, because we know it, we've grown it, and we want to keep growing it. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Just watch this space.
Okay, I will. With things like challenges, obviously, I know like you are just very busy with all of the things as you just said. Is there anything that's been like harder than you thought it would be when setting up the business?
The paperwork.
You know what? Yeah, I'll actually give you that.
Paperwork is unreal. Especially paperwork for us as an Irish company coming over to England to this expo has been crazy. Absolutely crazy. And it's just never ending, but not just the paperwork, but it's finding the time as well and committing to it. So we really do have to sacrifice our downtime to get this.
No, that's fair.
Again, it's been a great experience. We're learning so much and we're enjoying it. We're meeting great people, and it's really definitely brought us out of our shells and grown us as individuals as well.
That's lovely. I think what I wanted to do now was do a bit of a role play.
Okay.
Get into the headspace of a business owner. A business role play, obviously.
I'm not sure about this, but okay.
Anyway, moving on. So a competitor launches a similar product at half the price. What's your next step? Where do you go with that?
Oh, I go straight over to them and chat away.
Yeah.
Find out how are they able to do it, what opportunities have they come across. And honestly, there's no point in giving out. Go over and learn from them.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to do. Or I might go over and topple their machines.
Yeah, I knew the baseball bat was coming out at some point, wasn't it? No, yeah, so true. I think realistically, competition only is healthy, because actually it pushes you to be better. So no, I totally agree with that. And then a big retailer or a big chain of gyms wants you to operate in their facility, but exclusively for them. What do you do?
That would be confidential. I would have to discuss that with my other business partner. I can't give away.
You're under NDA.
No.
Yeah, okay.
I know you're putting me on the spot, but no, that's a business.
I thought I had you.
That's a business matter now.
Oh, okay, fair. I'll give you that. And see, that's a business brain coming out, so I like it. And then a quick one, finish the sentence. The biggest mistake that new brands can make is
going too big too soon without actually knowing the market.
I think that's fair, yeah. Would you say there's an element of also never doing anything? The biggest mistake they can make is not actually pushing themselves forward? That wasn't actually the answer I was looking for, but I just thought it was interesting.
If you don't give it a go, you'll never know. You will only have regrets. Definitely. Absolutely. Like, that was a big thing with us as well, is we've nothing to lose, we've everything to gain. You don't know what will come from being here, who you're going to meet, what you're going to see, who you'll be interacting with, what contacts you're going to make. You've nothing to lose. Give it your all, and you'll be happy that you did try it. You'll not be sitting regretting and saying, oh, I should have, why didn't I? And especially when you see somebody else out doing the same thing that your idea was.
No, that's lovely. I didn't put that answer in your mouth, I promise. So the biggest lesson that you've learned so far is?
Biggest lesson? I suppose I'm learning every day. So every day is a school day, but the biggest lesson is probably, especially for being at an event like this, have really cushiony shoes.
Really what? Cushiony shoes? Oh, yeah. I mean, that is good advice. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
all day.
every day is a school day. I've learned something new. And then success for us looks like.
I suppose success for us looks like being back here again next year with the Gym Owners Forum, maybe having 2 machines with us.
Oh, nice.
I suppose success is, like I said, having the brand out there
Yeah.
more known, but definitely getting out to more expos, getting back here, and yeah, just being known a bit more.
Perfect. Orla, thank you so much for your time. It wasn't that bad, was it?
Oh, I thought it was going to be worse. Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
Didn't sleep at wink last night. I'm running over all these hypothetical questions. What is he going to ask? What's he going to say?
But
no, it was actually really great. Thank you very much.
it was the casino and resorts one that kept you up last night, not my questions.
I wish.
No, Orla, thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you. Good luck.
That is all for this episode of the Performex edition of the Gym Owners Forum podcast. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I thoroughly enjoyed all of the conversations that I had from the 2 days of the show. Would highly recommend anyone to check out Performex next year and just other industry events in the UK. If you enjoyed the episode and you want more like it, head to YouTube or anywhere you can get podcasts and look for the Gym Owners Forum podcast. If you want some more quick fire and actionable tips, head to our socials where we're posting regularly about insights and just general tools and things we find from the industry right there directly to you. And if you just want to get in touch, reach out to us, DM us, email us, go to our website, reach out, and we're always happy to have a chat and a consultation on how we can help. With that said, see you on the next episode.